Hi, and welcome to Castanet's Week in Review. I'm Nich Johansen with your top stories from this week. Opponents of a supportive housing development in Rutland spent the week collecting thousands of signatures for their petition against the 49-unit building. The development, on the corner of Rutland and McCurdy Roads, is set to be completed in 2021, but residents in the area are concerned about increased drug use and crime around the development. Audra Boudreau, one of the people leading the charge, says they collected more than 14,000 signatures, despite council saying they will not be reconsidering the issue. A memorial was held Monday night in downtown Kelowna for a 16-year-old boy who was fatally stabbed on June 27th, but behind the downtown BMO Bank. While police have arrested one person during their investigation into Eli Beauregard's death, they were released without charge, and police have yet to release any further details. Eli's parents spoke at the vigil.
We didn't realize that Eli had touched so many lives in his 16 years only on this planet. By bringing everybody together, we can build a little awareness about the homeless issue on the streets here, and not only in this town, but in other cities all across Canada, and make sure that this doesn't happen to any other kids out there.
Almost 3.5 years after police raided a West Kelowna body shop and home, busting an illicit counterfeit prescription pill production operation, the man responsible finally began his sentencing hearing this week. Leslie McCullough was arrested way back in March 2016, and he pleaded guilty to trafficking and production in February 2017. Earlier this year, McCullough skipped bail before he was found by police at a Langley restaurant 3 months later. On Thursday, the Crown and Defense presented a joint submission, asking for 10 years in jail minus 651 days for time served. Justice Marguerite Shaw deferred her judgment to a later date. On Monday, the province announced it would begin to allow ride-sharing applications like Uber and Lyft in BC sometime after September, and they unveiled new rules to go along with it. Kelowna City Councillor Ryan Dawn says requiring a Class 4 license from drivers is a joke, as it will limit the number of drivers in small cities like Kelowna. Roy Paulson of Kelowna Cab said the Class 4 license requirement is one of the few rules he agrees with.
Competition is healthy for any business, but it should be a level playing field for everybody. Like with me personally, myself, to be a taxi driver, I have to have my Class 4. I also have to have a chauffeur's permit, which is actually a criminal background check. They're going to have a different kind of insurance than we do. Ours is pretty expensive, even under a fleet plan.
And after the city banned it for years, Vernon is now hosting an MMA event in late August after City Council recently lifted the ban. The ban was initially put in place over concerns of ties with organized crime, but organizers of XFC Unbanned say that perception of the sport is inaccurate.
The optics of something versus the reality of something can be two very different things. Being inside of it, obviously, it couldn't be more of a regulated and controlled sport, especially with the provincial body in control of it.
That's it for this week's Week in Review. For Castanet News, I'm Nich Johansen.